Okay, so the first chapter to this book on Ultimate Guide to Facebook Advertising, how to access 1 billion potential customers. I got to come up with an acronym for that because it's really long. But the first chapter to this book, it's essentially him talking about how Facebook was started. He talks about the inception of Facebook, essentially the power behind it, what it's done so far, how it's affected society in our world today. The first chapter says, chapter 1, Facebook's move to rule the world. The second part of the chapter, because he breaks it down sub chapters, it all started in a college dorm room and why it matters to you. Facebook's the only company that owns the mobile phone, one tool to rule them all, and then Facebook buying them, making a Lord of the Rings reference. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, moves to Facebook, and that's Mission Impossible, I guess. But yeah, so the first chapter, he's not going into anything into detail, just giving you a brief, synopsis of the creation of Facebook, its relevance to society now, and essentially how it's it's bringing everything together and everyone together in regards to social media, and yeah. So the next chapter, because of the fact that there's not much content between these first couple of chapters, I'm gonna bring them together into one, the ones that don't have the content, so that we can just get this done as quick as possible, because I am not trying to make these videos very long. I don't want to make videos that are 10 minutes long, 15 minutes long, because no, if you have the time to do all of that and read all of that, you would be reading it by yourself. The purpose of this video blog is essentially for you to actually understand the books I'm reading and have a concentrated, detailed passing of information on these books, every chapter by chapter. Okay, so chapter 2, what he talks about is determining if Facebook marketing is right for you, is right for your business, and basically says that in that chapter, if your business is a business that's easily can be done or found on Amazon, on Walmart, or any of the big chains or big consumer goods as well as business goods stores, then essentially what he's saying is that it's going to be really hard to market your business on Facebook. Why? Because if somebody can easily find what you're marketing on Amazon, Walmart, or the like, then it's going to be very hard to penetrate. And you got to kind of understand what he's talking about. Because what he's really saying is just that if somebody can go online and look up what you're trying to sell, either a product or a service, and they can see it online and see the actual price, or a price that they're advertising, then essentially what's happening is that it's going to be very hard for you to pitch it to somebody, because they're going to look at you and say, well, what about what they're selling on Amazon? So he makes a good point. So there's a quiz at the end of the chapter, and it allows you to read it. I don't know how to do this because I don't want to get in trouble for this. So I don't know how to attach the link without being, without getting in trouble. So, but I'll find a way. But that's chapter 1 and chapter 2.